In a quiet countryside village, life moved slowly. Days were filled with simple routines, farming work, and family responsibilities. Among all this, a young girl named Helena carried something different inside her, dreams that were too big for the small world she lived in. Every evening she would stand near an old wooden fence, watching trains rush in the distance. The sound of wheels on tracks felt like a call from another life. Her younger brother once asked her why she always stared at the passing train. Helena smiled and said softly, "Because it carries people to places where they can start again, where they are finally free." But not everyone understood her dreams. Her father, strong and protective, believed the world outside was too harsh. Her mother, though gentle and loving, carried silent worry in her heart. Still, Helena's desire to explore the world never faded. One day, her mother quietly gave her a small bag of saved money, without saying much, just hoping it might help her someday. And one morning before sunrise, Helena made her decision. With a few clothes, a blanket, and her courage, she left home. She left a note behind, not asking for permission, but stating her truth. She was not running away. She was chasing her future. When her father discovered she was gone, panic and anger filled his heart. He tried to follow her, but Helena was already far ahead, walking toward the unknown with a racing heart and steady steps. The city was nothing like her village. It was loud, fast, and overwhelming. Tall buildings replaced trees, and strangers replaced familiar faces. For the first time, Helena felt invisible. She searched for work everywhere, but no one trusted her easily. Days passed with rejection. Nights passed with hunger. Sometimes she survived on just bread and water, but she refused to give up. One afternoon, she approached a small market stall where a woman sold fruits. Helena politely asked for a chance to help. The woman hesitated but agreed to give her a small task. Helena worked carefully, arranging fruits neatly, greeting customers warmly, and learning quickly. Slowly, people began to notice her honesty and dedication. Even when she earned very little, she gave her best every single day. Weeks turned into months. Her confidence grew stronger. She learned how to manage money, deal with customers, and understand the business world. Hard work slowly started opening doors she never imagined. One day, an experienced businessman noticed her effort. Instead of ignoring her, he chose to guide her. He taught her how to expand her skills, manage supplies, and think like an entrepreneur. Helena listened, learned, and applied everything. She saved every coin she could until one day she opened her own small shop. It wasn't big, but it was hers, and that meant everything. Years passed. Her small shop grew into a successful business. Helena had finally built the life she once only saw from afar. Then one day she received a letter from home. Her father was unwell, and her mother missed her deeply. Without hesitation, she returned to her village. When she arrived, her parents could hardly recognize her at first. The girl who once left with fear and uncertainty now stood confident, calm, and strong. Tears filled her mother's eyes as she held her daughter close. Her father, filled with regret, quietly asked for forgiveness. Helena forgave him, not with anger but with understanding. She told him she had learned valuable lessons in the world, but the foundation of her strength came from the values they gave her. Before leaving again, she left behind support for her family, food, medicine, and care. Not because she had to, but because she wanted to. Back in the city, Helena continued to grow her business, stronger than ever. And her story reminds us all of one powerful truth. Dreams require courage. Success demands patience. And real strength is built through struggle. No matter where you start in life, if you stay determined, work hard, and remain honest, you can create a future you never imagined.